The Ships in Product Packaging Program, or SIPP, allows FBA sellers to ship items to customers in their custom brand packaging without any Amazon added material. As a seller participating in SIPP, you will benefit from lower fulfillment fees, enhance your customers' experience, and improve your company's sustainability efforts. You'll also be able to customize your packaging to display your brand to customers. To be eligible for SIPP, your product needs to be enrolled in fulfillment by Amazon FBA, and it needs to be able to reach the customer in its own packaging without damage. Access the SIPP enrollment portal at sellercentral.amazon.com/SIPP enrollment to see which products Amazon recommends for SIPP enrollment. These recommendations are based on ASIN characteristics such as weight, size, and material. ASINs are organized by product groups containing ASINs with similar characteristics and packaging. Amazon provides detailed guidelines on how to enroll in SIPP and categorize products correctly. For now, let's focus on the packaging requirements once you have an SIPP-eligible product. SIPP has packaging requirements to ensure a package reaches its destination without damage. You can use flexible packaging, like bags or padded mailers, or rigid packaging, like boxes. Either way, it needs to be securely sealed. It can't have handles or hangers sticking out, and it can't be cylindrical, spherical, or L-shaped. Once your product is packed, the minimum size of flexible and rigid packages is 6x4x0.375 inches. Flexible packages also need to be smaller than 18x14x6 inches and must weigh less than 7 pounds. The packaging materials must be at least 2 millimeters thick to reduce damage in transit. Rigid packages do not have a maximum size or a weight limit. If the box has hand-hold cutouts, they cannot be larger than 3.5x1 inches. Theresa is an Amazon seller, and the SIPP enrollment page recommends that the raincoats she sells are SIPP eligible. Theresa reviews the SIPP help page and realizes that the raincoats' flexible packaging already meets SIPP requirements. With SIPP, packages can be customized to highlight brand and product messages. Just make sure that the package also has an exterior, scannable label that meets shipping labeling guidelines. If you're selling potentially sensitive items, like underwear or health and wellness products, consider ways to brand your packaging discreetly and ship in opaque packaging. In Theresa's case, she verifies that the scannable label is already placed on the outside of the flexible packaging in accordance with labeling guidelines. Once you've identified your SIPP-eligible products and decided how to package them to meet SIPP requirements, the packaging needs to be tested. If your product isn't fragile, liquid, or sharp, you can test it yourself. Otherwise, an International Safe Transit Association (ISTA) lab must perform the test. Since the raincoats aren't fragile, liquid, or sharp, Theresa is ready to test them herself, following Amazon's official testing guidelines for SIPP certification. First, she labels all 6 sides of the package. Then, she takes a photo of each side, with the label visible. Next, Theresa measures a mark 18 inches and 36 inches high. She uses these marks to follow the chart on the help page to drop the package 17 times at different orientations and heights. Since the raincoat is using flexible packaging, Theresa also needs to test the strength of the material if something falls on the package using a hazard box that she'll make. With the package on the ground, she takes an empty cardboard box that's 9 inches by 3 inches by 6 inches, puts a 3-pound bag of sand inside, and drops it on the package from the 36-inch mark. Testing is now complete, and Theresa needs to document the results. She takes pictures of the package from multiple angles and then opens the package and takes pictures of the product inside. If the raincoat has any visible damage or breakage, or has lost function or utility, it is not eligible for SIPP in the current packaging. It is also not eligible if the seal or tape on the package has failed. Theresa also asks herself if any noticeable wear and tear on the packaging would be acceptable to customers. If not, then it is not eligible for SIPP therapy.